It's now the talk game time. Arizona Coyotes. It's preview episode as they faced the Tampa Bay Lightning. They have come home after being up in the Pacific Northwest, but now they have to face a tough matchup. We're going to talk about that game on today's episode of Locked On Coyotes.
You're Locked On Coyotes, your daily podcast on the Arizona Coyotes, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to the bonus episode, everybody, for Friday. I hope you guys liked our episode that we just put out earlier in the morning, talking about the arena situation. I enjoyed it, but now it's time to talk about game day because we realized we had to do multiple things, so now it's time to talk the game because they had to face the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's not going to be a fun game, Carl.
No, it's not. And just a big part of being a Coyotes person, like anyone who follows the team, there is the off ice thing and then there's the on ice thing, and you need to be able to switch back and forth because there's always something happening on both ends.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how we were going to manage these episodes, right? Because I'm just like, oh, we have a preview, but then, oh wait, we can talk about this too, and then there's this. Oh God, what do we do? So we got a bonus episode for you guys, and that's what this is as we preview the game.
Yeah, we're doing a bonus episode about the really fun matchup of the Coyotes against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Last time
Really
it was 5-1. So maybe the Coyotes could do better than losing 5-1. Knock on wood. # life goals.
I mean, it's a home game.
Yeah.
So that's one positive thing, right? And once you're done here, you're done with the Lightning for the season.
Yeah. Done with the Lightning for the season. Done with action for a week. So take some time. Definitely Yotes need to practice, but get a little bit of rest and relaxation. But before then, just go all out.
Absolutely. What's I guess we can go straight into this though. Based off how the Coyotes played in the previous game, what's your biggest thing you're going to be looking forward to? Looking for in this Coyotes matchup against Tampa Bay.
Honestly, I am really curious who the Coyotes are going to put in net because Vejmelka played the last two games. Do you put Prosvetov against the Tampa Bay Lightning again?
Throw him to the Wolves? Oh.
It seems to be what this team does, though. So
That's just mean, though.
across two head coaches, Prosvetov has just been like, "Oh, I guess you're playing against the best opponents in the league." I don't know. So honestly, like Scott Wedgwood, he's questionable. He may be back. They may be comfortable starting Vejmelka, especially with that break coming up. But I mean, maybe they give Prosvetov the snap. Who knows?
I mean, they could. It would. I mean, it's also been a few days. I mean, not only that long. It's only been one. They had one day off, so like, it's hard to. It's hard to even gauge what they want to do because it's.
Yeah, it's a weird situation. It's a back to back, and then it's 3 games, 4 days, and then just a week off. It's like you don't typically see this in an NHL season. It's only because of a canceled Olympics break and COVID rescheduling. We're even here.
So the week off. With the week off, I'm thinking. Put in Vejmelka. Let him go. Let the team just empty your tank because they have the week off. They have more than a week off. They have 8 days off.
Yeah. I think Vejmelka, provided he's not too worn out, because it's definitely something the coaching staff is going to know better than us. I think he's the person to start. and just, like I said, empty the tank.
Empty the tank, do what you can, see some of the best hockey, at least the attempt at the best hockey these players can do. Because, I mean, we've seen potential. Obviously, Clayton Keller has been a bright spot, and if we can have a good game from him, continued. Plus a lot of other things. We have, we're talking about. Um, Maybe get some more from Ghost Bear out there. Maybe see some actual action from Jacob Chikrin again.
Yeah. Kessel had a goal against the Kraken. Maybe he can come back and have a good game. Maybe this is the start of his build up to the trade deadline.
Speaking of which, it was really funny. I had a friend message me on on Instagram, and he's like, "It's like I don't know how the Coyotes beat the Kraken," and I'm like, "Dude, the Kraken suck. It's like they have more wins than the Coyotes," but I'm just like, not by much.
Yeah, they have what, 4 more wins than the Coyotes? Three. Not that many more wins.
No, not at all, not at all. But this is a different one. Like the Coyotes, despite probably having to put their best foot forward. Let's be real, they're probably gonna get you know dragged through the mud on this one.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, the Coyotes lost their last game against the Lightning 5-1. Uh, not
That was
really any.
I will give in all fairness for that. That was the beginning of the season in which everything was bad.
Yeah, that was a bad time on a really tough road trip. Um, but it's not like the Lightning have sustained a lot of injuries. Could the Coyotes win this one? Maybe. We saw the Coyotes beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 1-0. Maybe they can get something like that going.
That is
Teams like the
also
Coyotes play spoilers all the time.
that's also the contingency that they can solve Andre Vasilevsky.
They just gotta do it once and have their goaltender stand on their head.
Have a Milka make like 50 saves.
Yeah. Oh, he could set the record for most saves in a shutout.
Why not? Why not? Anyways, though, we still got more to get to. We're gonna predict how this game is gonna go, get some bait, and get some of our lines. But first, we have a couple words we'd like to share. So first, starting with from a word from Carl.
So, one of the things we always talk about is New Year's resolutions and how they're really tough to keep. And at this point, you're probably not keeping yours, but I'm keeping mine because I wanted to eat better, and Built Bar makes that easy. Built Bar, they're really tasty, covered in 100% real chocolate. They're low calorie, high protein. So, if you normally get a candy bar once or twice a week, swap that out for a Built Bar. They're better, and it's going to be better for you. They have 130 calories, 4 grams of sugar, 4 net carbs, and 17 grams of protein. Compare that to a candy bar, which typically has 240 calories, 30 grams of sugar, and dozens of net carbs. What I want you to do, go to built.com and use the promo code LOCKED15 to get 15% off your order. Add all those built bars. Just try them. Use promo code LOCKED15 for 15% off at built.com.
And I also want to let you guys know that BetOnline has you covered this season with more props, odds, and lines than ever before as football continues its march through the playoffs right to the big game in a couple of weeks. BetOnline.net remains the best spot for all your sports scores, podcasts, and news this season. And not just football, BetOnline has you up to the minute info in pro and college hoops, NHL, boxing, UFC, along with live real-time updates on current games. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers for the 2022 season. Bet online, where the game starts. Now, I don't know about you, Carl, but I'm really excited for the big game in a few days. It's like it's like a holiday
Yeah,
for in my life.
yeah, definitely. You gonna do anything?
I might go to a friend's house. Just enjoy some beers and probably eat some sandwiches. Watch the game. If it was my team was still in it, obviously no hiding behind my team. They almost got there, but I'd be doing a lot more. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things where if you gotta, horse in the game, it's all the better. But you're gonna watch anyways.
Exactly. But speaking of Bet Online, let's get to our predictions of the game and Bet Online picks of the game. Go through all of those, all of that information. I need to go ahead and bring that up, and because it is uh, gonna take me a second because I had to refresh the freaking app, of
Ah,
course,
of
because
course.
you know it be that way, and I cannot get it at the moment.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure we already know that the Coyotes are long shots
Yes.
to win this one.
Uh, the Coyotes, when they beat the Colorado Avalanche, that was the biggest upset of the sports season so far. I saw tweeted out, if the Coyotes beat the Lightning, that may top that and be the next biggest upset because that's just two teams that are at the same level, and you would be a fool to bet against the Coyotes winning this one.
Yeah, let's just assume it's what the usual point and a half,
Yeah,
and 5.5 total points. I'm not gonna guess what the money line is because that would just be ridiculous.
yeah.
Um, but let's put it this way, Carl. If it's 5.5, I'm going the over mainly because the Lightning are gonna do some crazy shit. Um, and I'm also giving the points to Tampa Bay.
Yeah. I would also go over. Even if it was six, I would go over. The last time there was 6 goals, five of them off the Lightning by themselves, and I like to think that the Coyotes maybe get a little bit more offense this time. Like you said, the last time they played, it was definitely a bad time, and they are clicking a little bit more. So I like to give the Coyotes a little bit more effort, but I think there's going to be a lot of goals scored, and I think the Lightning are going to be the ones scoring them.
I'm gonna predict this game to be. Let's see. I have this going over 5.5, so I'm gonna have this one be a 6-2 Lightning win.
um, I'm going to say 6-3.
Okay.
I feel like I just bet like $1,001 and Price is Right. Just one
uh,
goal more.
I mean, I think out of the two of us, in terms of actual final score predictions, you are doing pretty freaking well.
I think I got close with the Seattle, didn't I?
You said it would be 5-3, I think.
Yeah, so close. 5-2. Sure, let Seattle score one just so I would be right.
I said it.
But
I think I said 5. I think I said 5-4, which
yeah,
was I think, but so we're both relatively close, but
yeah,
I think you've been closer to the money than I have. So if you want to get closer to score betting, listen to the car. If you want to do based off points wise, or just like point spread, either you can listen to either one of us.
yeah. Get a lot of information if you're serious about betting. Make sure you get lots of
Make an educated bet.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and if you are betting, once again, don't forget to bet responsibly. Gambling is legal in Arizona, and since then they have opened up hotlines and everything like that for those who have gambling problems because um, you realize it's addicting. So you got to be careful.
Absolutely. If you feel like you need help, reach out. There's plenty of people you can talk to. Just kind of, not even quitting, maybe doing less or just recognizing it if it becomes problem behavior. And if it's not, if you enjoy doing it, have fun. Just recognize if things start to get out of hand.
Yep. And if you're one of the people that realizes they do need help on gambling, don't feel free to reach out to us, and we will provide you with the proper hotline that Arizona has available for those people who feel like they need it. We will give it to you, because we, we hear you. We hear you.
And we have access to the number. We have looked it up many times. I tweeted it out before the season starts, so we have it. Like, yeah, well, we're happy to give it.
Absolutely. But man, I'm just not looking forward to the game. It's going to be brutal.
It is, but it like you said, last time they played Tampa Bay this season.
Last time the team played at Tampa Bay this season, and um, I'm gonna before we close things, I'm gonna steal a couple of words that I heard from the U of A basketball team last weekend, and kind of put it for. And obviously they're good. They are actually a good team versus the Coyotes, but let's put it this way: so they lose to Tampa Bay. That's okay. They get rewarded for a week off, and then they get to face their biggest rivals in the LA Kings. If they manage to beat Tampa Bay, they get rewarded for a week off and get to face the LA Kings. So either way, they get rewarded with the week off, and the LA Kings coming up next.
Very true. Very true.
So, and with that week off, we're gonna have a lot of talk. We're gonna have to figure out a lot of stuff to talk about to you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure we will find plenty of things to talk about.
Oh, I'm sure we will, because we always like to be fun with you guys and fun content. Um, we'll definitely have some fun stuff for everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But we are out of time on this episode, this bonus episode for the preview Arizona Coyotes versus Tampa Bay Lightning. So if you like what you heard, don't forget to leave a review, like, comment, subscribe if you're yet to ready. We're available everywhere you get your podcast, including on YouTube. Don't forget to interact with us on social media, facebook.com/LockedOn Coyotes, on Instagram at Locked On Coyotes, on Twitter at LO_Coyotes. I'm personally at Robyn_Leano. Carl Pavlik is Carl Pavlik FFH. Interact with us. We can interact right back or on a future episode of the Locked On Coyotes podcast. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to this bonus episode of Locked On Coyotes. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Hope you guys are staying healthy. And don't forget to howl on.